First, we have Miles. He did not succeed in the 7th grade, but instead of being held back, he will be passed on to the next grade, but with the recommendation of individual attention, while Morgan there will be held back. And throughout this video, we'll see the effects of Morgan being held back versus Miles given the option to go on to the next grade.
Hey guys, here are your placements for next year.
As Morgan and Miles look at their placements for next year, notice their different reactions, and realize that they both did the same amount of work throughout the school year and received the same grades.
How'd you do?
Let's see.
Yes. Way to go. Let's see what I did.
What's wrong?
I got an F and it's saying I have to repeat my current grade. But, you know what? I can do better next year. I can do this.
Stay motivated. You got this.
Proponents of grade retention say that retaining students helps them to be motivated to succeed in the future.
Yay!
The next few reactions will show Morgan's reaction in terms of people who don't support grade retention, saying that it makes students feel as if they're failures.
What'd you get, Marty? What'd you get?
I have to repeat next year.
In the eyes of students, they see that they failed while their classmates succeeded, and they don't see why.
If you ace enough, tests and exams and quiz pops and things like that, you don't have to do the last exam.
You see that Miles gains complete confidence in himself, while all Morgan can do is sit and wonder as to why she failed and he didn't.
Well, I'm doing great, dog. I'm satisfied.
In all of the scenarios, Miles is very happy with his outcome because he gets to move up a grade and stay with all of his friends.
Yep.
Here, we see Miles getting the individual attention that he was recommended for. Instead of using resources to make him repeat a grade and stay in the school system for another year, we can use those resources to give Miles attention on the subjects that he needs help with in the next grade level. Then, he'll learn skills that he can use in years to come, and his gains won't fade from year to year.
Numbers on top of numbers.
Then, no, I don't.
Okay, so let's go into it like this. So 2 to the 3rd power is like saying 2.
If Miles had been held back like Morgan, memorization would have been encouraged, and he wouldn't realize where he needs help in learning. He would only memorize facts in order to move on to the next grade level so he wouldn't get farther behind.
2 times 2, which is
4. That's where I got that.
Yeah, you got it.
Morgan is stuck trying to learn in the same learning styles that she previously failed in. All this will result in is a decreased academic self-perception, which will lead her to be more likely to drop out in the future. In terms of peer relationships, Miles is able to stay with all of his friends and not feel any different from them, even though he needs the additional help.
Probably gonna make sure I get this swiggling number stuff, exponents right, and then afterwards I'm going to chill and have fun at the cafeteria.
Cool.
Students who are held back are much more likely to experience symptoms of depression in comparison to their peers who are not held back. In all, holding students back makes them spend more time in the school system, less time in the workforce, and more time trying to repeat learning styles that didn't work for them in the first place. Giving students the opportunity to move up a grade level while spending extra time on schoolwork will help them to learn new learning styles that they can apply in the future, helping them in all aspects of life.